This is Wednesday, and you know what that means. AEWTF.
What does that mean?
And how many people on the roster do the Destroyer?
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to put over the PWG library.
I just think that people got fooled by the blood and girls bleeding.
Oh, man, those guys are awesome.
Hello and welcome to AEWTF, and you know what that means. We'll be talking about that wrestling show that was on September 29th, 2021 from Rochester, New York. And we open up with CM Punk on commentary.
Always good.
And it's good. Isn't that remember, I think me and you talked about this, Cash, how we loved how PWG did that all the time. And they've kind of brought it to the mainstream because, like, there's always random people on commentary.
Yeah, I think they do a good job of not like the Ricky Starks. When we get to Rampage later, like Ricky Starks was once again really good on commentary. So I'm glad that they're kind of cycling through, letting people do it.
Yeah.
I think so. Punk tweeted out before he did commentary, and I think this is actually a shoot because New York's athletic commission is so strict. He said that it's literally athletic commission rules. You can't do any stage dives, so you can like jump into the crowd.
They probably are that strict.
They changed their restrictions 2 or 3 years ago, and it's crazy, dude. Like, it's not enough to just have like a nurse or a doctor. You have to have an actual ambulance at every indie show in the state of New York.
Wow.
Virginia is the strictest I've ever been. You couldn't fight in the crowd there either. And if you bled, you had 3 moves to take it home, and a punch counted as one of your moves.
AEW did the show where they had Kenny versus Moxley in the Lights Out match. Was in Baltimore, Maryland, and Maryland is just as strict as Virginia. They have the same thing where it's supposed to go home once you bleed and shit. Somebody actually turned them into the commission, and they got fined $10,000 for that show.
Maryland used to be in a free-for-all because that's why CZW ran all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's Delaware you're thinking of.
Oh, Delaware.
Yeah, we're in Delaware. Gosh.
Indie Wrestling Geography is our new segment on the show.
I thought didn't something happen here recently with like Pennsylvania Athletic Commission cracking down too? Because I thought
they just had real strict rules during the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every wrestler had to have their own locker room, right?
Yeah, every performer, like, it didn't have to be a separate room. You could make it out of curtains and drapes, but every single performer had to have their own 6-foot like locker room section. And
I think IWC did that, right? You used half the gym as curtained off as locker rooms.
They're lucky to have like their normal building is a real big like gym complex place or whatever, and they only use half of it to begin with anyway, so they're able to do that.
That's crazy. But our first match is Adam Cole, Bebe. I legally have to say Bebe, or we'll be fined by the Athletic Commission of Podcasts, versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry. JR told me to say that, so.
I knew you and JR were friends.
No, I'd say more like father-son.
Oh, well.
How old you had him?
What?
I said, how old were you when he had him? Is that the wrong word?
Oh, I was 25.
It was nice. It was a weird little escalation of pops here because Punk came out and then Cole came out and it got louder and then it got even louder for Jungle Boy.
Yeah. So Cole's not a babyface, but this crowd says he is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
A fucking like just megastar.
Yeah, he is. And I love how like what they called him. Then they call him a student of the game, and then he tuned up the band, and so they're making like this is obviously Triple H and Shawn Michaels' guy.
Yeah.
And he also has a group called the Super Click.
Yeah, he's in a group called the Super Click. Yeah. This match was awesome.
Yeah, agreed.
Very, very good.
I mean, we knew it would be. I didn't have to watch it. I could just be like, yeah, the Jungle Boy versus Adam Cole, awesome.
It's insane to me how good Jungle Boy is.
Yeah, he really is. He's getting better, too. I didn't think that when AEW first started. I thought he was good, but now he's pretty great.
Oh, he's getting fucking amazing. He did the up and over the top rope Rana without, like, stepping off anything. He just jumped over the top rope.
Yeah, I actually saw that and thought about our Rana where he stepped off Zach's back, and I was like, I wonder if Omega can do it without someone there.
Absolutely not.
Well, there
I need the poetry in motion.
one of the great mysteries in life has been solved.
It's solved. Really,
Yeah, now
no
all we got-
hesitation. Like he just
Now
knew.
we got the meaning of life, and then we've got this thing wrapped up.
Almost there.
But yeah, I mean, there was nothing wrong with this match really at all. It wasn't Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega, but it was really, really good.
Right. Like, I mean, what's going to be though?
Yeah.
To
In fairness,
be
that's
fair, I was actually a little surprised they put Adam Cole over. I know he's the new guy and they're building up steam for him, but like Jungle Boy's had a couple of these high-profile ones that he's lost back to back.
I think Jungle Boy really doesn't lose any of his thing, and he's got so much time. If they've got another 10 years of Jungle Boy.
Do they though? Do they? He's got contacts in WWE. Like Luke Perry was boys with a lot of the office there.
He might have Bruce Pitcher's number 2. We'll get to that.
Oh God.
Yeah. So then we get Lee Johnson and Cody Rhodes versus.
Well, first we skipped a couple things there.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Yes.
So after,
the post match.
After the really good match, there was a pretty terrible segment. I thought it was terrible.
I liked it. It built up the 8-man tag on next week's episode.
I didn't think terrible. I'm in the middle.
I hate when promos, it's WWE bullshit and it's lazy, where it's just built entirely around one guy questioning the other guy has balls or not. Like, it's so lazy and boring. It was just a letdown to me as a follow-up to that match they had last week. Like, they were serious as fuck trying to murder each other, and now they're out here and Danielson's coming up with cute songs about Kenny has no balls. It just didn't work for me.
I think that's a you thing more than a. You're just not into ball play, I guess.
It's just lazy, I think. But it did good to build up. Once everybody came out, it did a good job to build up that 8-man.
Would you be happy if they paid it off by showing Kenny's balls?
Yes, from him bent over, tucked back through. What's that
God.
called? I forget.
Is that the goat?
Maybe it's the GOAT. Yeah, then it'll pay off, and because Bryan Danielson is the GOAT, so
Heyo.
it all makes sense. And then Tim, before we get to the tag match, we also have a Lucha Brothers promo where
I don't have that at all.
He teases bringing. I don't know who he's going to bring in. Any ideas, Raven?
No, he said I have friends too, and I'll challenge you for those tag titles. And I have no idea who it could be.
Yeah,
Maybe Charlotte.
Maybe
Rick.
Right, I don't think it'll be Rick.
Those we do.
I don't know.
We do not speak of. So I guess Rick is going to be on Rogan's podcast, but it was a taped one.
Of course he is.
Yeah, but it's taped in July.
Oh, well, so it really has no bearing on what's going on.
And,
Nope,
yeah,
it'll completely ignore all of it, and that's probably best for Ric Flair.
and Brock Lesnar has one. It was also taped because they have him as I don't know when it was taped, but he obviously wasn't at the time. It says the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar.
Or is that one done in the future, and they know he's winning the belt at their next gimmick?
Oh, maybe.
Since when are they doing taped podcasts? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
That's dumb.
It's just the news story I read. It said they were taped, and I was like, I didn't know Rogan ever taped them.
I didn't either. I haven't since he went to Spotify. I haven't listened.
Me either. I don't have a Spotify account, and if I can't listen to it on my podcast app of choice, which you can listen to this podcast on any podcast app, I will not until
Because
Spotify gives
won't
us.
offer us millions of dollars.
If they give us $100 million, I will think about it.
We'll consider it. But yeah, so it'd be interesting to see who Andrade brings in. That could lead to some good stuff.
Yeah,
It's probably just his manservant guy.
Yeah, it's probably just that guy's brother.
Or it's probably Chavo. That's how he brings Chavo back into it.
because they were like, "Yeah, we prematurely kicked you out of here, Flair." Didn't
Look,
work out.
we thought Rick was coming in, and then, well, you know.
I actually saw they said that the Chavo thing was planned because they had to get him off TV because he's the wrestling coordinator for The Rock's NBC show. So he had to go film that.
Oh,
He was one of the coordinators for that Glow.
Netflix. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah,
okay.
he's having a good post career.
Doing big things, man.
Yeah, better than I would have thought Chavo Guerrero would have done after his
Yeah,
retirement.
I did not expect
Wow.
big things for Kerwin White.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Now we get to Dante.
Now we
Martin.
get Lee Johnson, Cody Rhodes versus Dante Martin and Matt Sydal. Dante Martin is not a human being.
Yeah.
He is, but he has gigantic springs instead of femurs and,
Yes.
and shins.
He makes you look like a mat technician.
I think
Oh,
he's
thank you.
from,
Is that a comment on my mat work that I've been working on, or?
Yeah. Or it's a dig on your flippiness. You take it whichever way you want.
whichever way you want.
I am taking it both ways. So
Ooh, I've heard that about you on the internet.
hey,
I'm playing both sides. So.
you're not supposed to tell everybody that.
We'll we'll have to edit this out, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
Cody's springboard dive attempt was pretty fucking nuts. Like he's
Yeah.
way too big. He's way too big to be jumping from the top rope, and like I was just kind of surprised he went for it. I know he does dives and stuff, but this was like he jumped way the fuck out there.
I don't think this match was anything special, but I did like the story development. How
Yes.
Yeah.
Lee Johnson tagged himself in and got the win, and kind of made Cody look like a schmuck.
They fucked her for the story.
I also liked that. Yeah, I also liked that Punk spent most of the match marking out for Dante Martin.
Yeah.
Even during the commercial break, he tweeted out, "We're in commercial," and then he tweeted something about how fucking crazy the kid was, like how flippy he was, basically. So, like, even during the commercial break, he was like, "I gotta put this kid over."
Not to go backwards, but I just have a question for both you guys. So the reverse Rana that I've done for a couple decades at this point, when did it become the poison Rana and not the reverse Rana?
I think that's a video game thing. One video game called it Poison Rana, and I think Excalibur is just like a big video game nerd.
So it's JD with the Flash Magic #2?
Yes, exactly.
Does he call it a poison Rana for everyone or just for
Everyone.
Okay.
For everyone. I don't play the Fire Pro games, but I think that's what called it Poison Rana, and I know there's other things that he's
That
named
makes sense.
from the Fire Pro games. So
The name Poison Rana is way better to me than Reverse Rana.
I mean, yeah, it's the technical name to it. I also saw that, what's her name? Aleister Black's wife, what's her name?
Zelina Vega.
Yes, her. She posted, I think on Instagram or something, of her doing the code red. And she's like, what should I call this? And I never, ever comment on something, but I almost commented. It already has a name. It's called the code red, but I did not.
Yeah, I mean, she probably wants like a name that
For herself, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, that's like doing a power bomb and being like, what should I call this move I invented?
You call it the last ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you call it the VD bomb.
Ew.
You're the one with VD, bud.
Yeah, I've got the VD
I
bomb
didn't give you those
before.
initials.
It's hard to get rid of. But yeah, the story of this is really good, and the promo that Arn cut afterwards has birthed 1,000 memes.
Yeah.
It
Very
was
very unexpected.
Arn Anderson went in on that promo. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Have you seen the shirts that have the R as a gun now?
Yeah.
Like the Sopranos logo, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. I tweeted out that I really fucking want a John. I want Arn in the John Wick universe. Like he can be John's uncle, Uncle Arn Wick. And it's just, Arn just fucking killing people. Like really want that to happen.
There's a meme where it's an old man getting carjacked. He's like, call an ambulance. And then he pulls out a gun and he's like, for you. And chopped Arn's head on him. It was amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
this promo was very unexpected.
Before I forget, I got to get some Lee Johnson slander in since he's dating Julia Hart. And I'm very angry.
Oh, yeah, I forgot your feud with Lee Johnson.
Hey, I think it's warranted.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Go
That's
ahead.
all I got. Just slander, just general slander. And
Just
that's
general slander.
slander.
I thought you had slanderous things to say, but okay.
no, just,
The
general
idea of it.
slander.
The idea of slander.
Stupid penis and stupid good places.
Wow.
so there's that. That's the best slander we can come up with for Johnson.
I mean, aside from the whole I'll pull my Glock out and I'll blow his brains out or whatever, another really good part about the Arn promo was like how Cody starts to call out Malachi Black, and Arn just grabs the mic and he's like, "Are you fucking serious? Like, shut your mouth." Like,
He's beat you twice.
I thought that was a really good, like, too often it's just guys call out the same guy over and over again. It would be good if somebody was like, "Hey, you've got to stop." Like
Omega really called the heel turn of Cody, and I didn't believe him, but he's right.
well, kind of like they're kind of going in a weird direction with it, like where they don't have to turn him heel.
I think he's going to
I
eventually.
mean, I think he's going
it's-
to, but
yeah.
I think what it is they're going to draw it out so long that it's painful, almost like when everybody wanted Cena to turn heel, and they'll actually pay it off because it's AEW and they actually give a shit.
yeah. So I like that they're kind of going in a different direction than just straightforward, like easy, like the easiest story to tell. They're actually
They're doing a story that, yes, we know that you hate the man, but we're going to pick on him a little more and make you supposed to have sympathy for him, but we know you're going to ignore that.
yeah,
Mhm.
he's so easy to hate.
Yeah, hateable face.
I guess I read a story where I guess him and the Young Bucks, all that, like they don't really have much power anymore.
Yeah, I've heard
Like,
that.
they're still just EVPs, basically in title.
I saw the same thing, but I don't know if that goes the same for Cody, though, because he's more like he's been the corporate dude from the beginning, going to all the like TNT meetings and TBS meetings. The Young Bucks never did that.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I guess he doesn't have like the creative input that he did.
And I also what I read was that Cody and the Young Bucks aren't that close anymore.
Yeah. And then I didn't know this, but like I guess either Nick or Matt's wife, I forget which one, she's like kind of the director of merchandising for AEW.
Yeah, she's been that since day one. She
That's-
made all their shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees back in the day, and that's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
why.
That's cool. Yeah, I didn't realize like so many people in the same kind of group were involved.
So Cody used the
All
Young.
of those guys and their wives all have spots on the.
Yeah.
So Cody used the Young Bucks to latch onto when he went to the Indies because he knew they were really over. Then once this company got started, he's like, okay, I'm safe now. I don't need to. Is that where?
I don't.
That's
yeah,
pretty
I don't
much what it is, and I think they're actually going to bring that in storyline if Kevin Owens actually jumps over, because Owens is a dude that was cool with Cody that told him to meet up with the Young Bucks on the Indies and for the Young Bucks to take care of him.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
That could be interesting then.
Well, then we get John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, Darby Allin in that weird six-man team.
These are now called the Mega Faces.
The Mega Faces
Yeah.
versus Anthony Green and Bear Country. This was just exactly what these always are.
Yeah.
With
the only
the-
thing I really thought about during this match is that. Oh, go ahead, Draven.
All I said is with the added bonus of the weirdest team ever on the other side.
Yeah, I don't know how Anthony Green got thrown in there.
Mhm.
Is that his name, Anthony Green?
Yeah,
Okay, that's a singer from a band too.
I call him
So-
Tony Green, but that's because, you know.
Really, the only thing I thought during this match was that the Bastard Sons of Rock and Roll versus Mox and Kingston would have been really fun.
Oh, yeah.
But just other than that, it was like you said, exactly what these matches are.
I did. I'll throw a shout out for realism because Punk asked the same question I've asked 100 times: is it Bear County or Bear Country? He asked that on commentary.
Which one is it?
It's country.
Okay.
Country, because they take up more real estate.
Ow.
Ah.
But the post match I found kind of weird. It's just like, hey, I'm babyface Sting, and I'm gonna fucking hit you with my finish for no reason, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick move.
Right. I mean, I guess it's like it's pretty good call on AEW's part though to keep doing this. Like, hey, we really don't have a solid story for these guys right now, but we know the fans want to see them. So
And Mox and Kingston killed Anthony Green with that finish.
yeah, I loved it.
Oh, right before the finish too, I loved that he went for top rope crossbody and just bounced off of them.
Yeah, that was a really good spot.
Yeah. We both
One
said
thing-
that's a really good spot.
Kingston
One
looking
thing-
at Mox like, are you fucking kidding me?
One thing these trios matches are really helping with the booking is they're keeping a lot of the singles matches fresh. Like they can get all these dudes out there working
Yeah.
all these random weird trios matches, and it doesn't burn through all the pay-per-view matches.
Yeah, it's a good call on their part.
Yeah. And then we get Ruby Soho promising she's going to beat Britt Baker next time, and Britt Baker saying, no, you won't.
Moving on.
Then we get HFO in the ring. We're still going to just move on?
No. I found Hardy's promo a little icky, like the get heat on the city thing when everybody knows this is the Brody Lee match.
I like how you used the technical term icky.
Icky. There was a note of JR at some point just straight up shoots on the hair versus hair gimmick coming up. Just like going out of his way to put over how Jack Evans doesn't like
Value
he's like,
his
oh
hair.
yeah, every time I see Jack Evans, all he's doing is look at my hair, look how long and luscious my hair is. That's what everybody knows Jack Evans is known for, is his hair. Like, he was just like, this is dumb as shit. You guys can't just do a hair versus hair match for no reason. I also have the note John Silver is the fucking best.
Yeah.
He was
It'd be nice if
definitely
the camera actually could catch all his spot there.
yeah. Yeah. They did miss a few things, but he was definitely, I thought, the bright spot in this whole match. It was a fine match, but
Who's the great value low key on Matt Hardy's team?
I knew you would ask that. It is a guy from India that has literally only been on the YouTube shows, but he's been in Matt Hardy's group for like 4 months now. They just never put him on TV.
Oh, okay. I don't watch the YouTube shows, so yeah.
they needed an eighth man.
Yeah, he is great value low key.
I didn't even notice.
I picture him more like a video game version of The Rock, where they make everybody all cartoony and short.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's rocking low key's love child.
At the end, I wish the cameras would have stuck with the Dark Order celebrating for just a little bit longer. Like, I felt like we're in Brody's town. It's kind of the Knights to him. The whole
How did you guys feel about the payoff to the dissension being Brody's wife coming out and kind of like?
Is that the payoff? You think?
I don't know what that was all about. Like, I don't know if that was their plan this whole time, but
I kind of think it was now that it's played out.
Yeah,
I didn't think it's played out. I thought this was just a temporary back together because she yelled at them and they're still going to keep doing the same gimmick.
I'm wondering too if because
I don't mean to cut you off, but I get the sense that they're back together for good because they played a part at the end of Rampage too, where they're all back together as one big team and no more dissension.
Yeah, and like Evil Uno's even been tweeting out like I was not a good leader. Like, I could have been so much better, but
I didn't know he was the leader.
That it's always been the running like everybody like it's the running joke on Twitter. But he said like
because every time somebody gets released, they say they're going to be the new leader at Dark Order, but they're like, we don't need a new leader. Brody was the only one that will ever blah blah blah.
Yeah, he said he lost sight of that. He tried to be the leader, and he can't do what Brody did because there's no one like Brody. So I think he talks about how like he can't believe he let ego and stuff get in the way. So I don't know. I feel like maybe the Bray Wyatt thing isn't quite as official as a lot of people thought, and he's not coming in.
I heard he's going to Impact.
Yeah, like I'm thinking maybe he's not doing what like coming to AEW like people thought, and they had to kind of redirect this. You don't think so?
I'm fairly sure he's going to end up in AEW. Would you go to Impact in his shoes? Like,
depends on the money. Yeah.
Are you sure their checks are even clear? Like,
like, are they even a real company? Because I still haven't been able to find them.
I do want to get this note in because I laughed my ass off when I saw it. So there was an indie show this weekend. It had Colin Delaney and Cheech versus the Dark Order, Uno and Grayson. And there was a lights off, lights on gimmick for -1 who showed up on an indie show. It is the company's name's 2CW, and Brody was their champ back in the day, so it makes sense like that. But I just thought it was hilarious they did the lights off gimmick, and he's the one that shows up and starts beating the shit out of people with the kendo stick.
It's weird. It's weird watching the kid grow up because like you can see him getting bigger. Like
yeah.
Because I was like, man, that kid's a lot bigger than I remember.
What human kids do, they grow.
Yeah, it's weird though on TV, like to see someone grow up in a professional wrestling setting, you know.
So Draven, I got a question for you because the end of this made me think of it. So I know you got a little heated at one point with one of our guys at one of our shows because they did the kick you out of the ring thing, and it was a little bit disrespectful. At the end of this match, -1 kicks whoever from the Hardy family out of the ring. Like, do you think that guy's like, you think he has a problem with that, or what do you think?
My thing was less that it was specifically the kick and that it was like a really new green guy kicking an established dude with like 18 years experience out of the ring after the main event of the dude putting him over.
Okay.
A little bit different when it's -1 just kicking the Indian guy out of the ring.
I don't know what to say.
The Indian guy.
The low key, great value.
He has a name.
He's
Great
from
value.
India. I mean, it's
Low key rock.
He's on the roster because they want to get a TV deal in India. That's literally his only purpose.
Oh.
But
Right,
I mean, the kicking him under the ring thing is iffy. Like, if they're on the same level, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It was just that I just put Jack over, and
Yeah.
he's like big baby face, and he had like 2 years experience in here.
Well, I know you had a sore spot from whenever Elias did it to you too. So
Yeah, that was bad.
plus,
Well,
plus
that
injured
was
you.
a different thing. That wasn't the match is over and I need to celebrate. That's this dude didn't get the message that he almost killed me and I was very hurt. We had to go home. He just thought I was out of gas and thought I was a piece of shit and threw me out of the ring.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I knew
He
you. Was
apologized once he got to the back and knew I was hurt and shit, but somehow he didn't know that the backdrop that got super botched where I landed straight on my head and got a stinger, somehow he didn't notice that hurt me.
Well, he's not known for his wrestling acumen.
I don't want to turn this into like a let's air all our grievances podcast, but I'm still heated about that because the spot in question was something I tried to shoot down and he almost kind of forced me to do.
Mm.
What it was
Yeah,
is so I'm the heel, or wait, I'm the baby face, but I'm like firing up. I back him into a corner and I hit the ropes and he wants to do a backdrop. I'm like, that's kind of fucking stupid for you to charge out of the corner to give me a backdrop because you're not going to have good footing and shit. And he's like, no, I do it all the time. Don't worry, blah, blah, blah. Like, I really don't think that makes a lot of sense, but I'll do it anyways.
So he's running and does the backdrop?
Yes, he started from the corner when I went to hit the ropes. He runs to the center of the ring to meet me and is supposed to backdrop me. But as I expected to happen, when he ran to the middle, he was on shaky footing, and, like, I go up for the backdrop, and then I just kind of stalled on top of his head. And then he did the super throw me up thing to get me off of him, and I went straight up and straight down.
I remember seeing the bump, but I didn't remember what caused it. But I just remember seeing the bump and be like, oh, God.
Yeah, it was bad. It took a day and a half to get feeling back in the right side of my body.
Jesus. Yeah, that's what I say. Then we get so I got a problem with this that'll tie into Rampage, but then we get Leo Rush being like, I'm rich, son. But then
Makes
also
no fucking sense.
And then we also get Starks on Rampage being the same video with just Starks instead of Leo.
So I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay, so seeing Leo Rush in AEW, I immediately was like, oh, he's going to have some fucking bangers with Dante Martin, Jungle Boy, Ray Phoenix. Like, that's going to be awesome. But I did not understand what his gimmick was or what the promo was about. I was so confused.
Stocks, bonds, it's all stuff we don't get.
Like, so
There's like 3 or 4 rich guy gimmicks, and they all are starting to overlap on each other.
Yeah.
But, like, his gimmick is that, like, he can make you rich, too. You just got to listen to what he says. Like,
His gimmick isn't stocks and bonds. He's like 3 steps above that. He's going and buying out companies, and then he sells them and shorts them.
But then he also
money.
said he's going to use the money to pay off loans. I'm like, that's a weird way to say it.
all right, well, I'm glad
What it is a guy doing a rich guy gimmick that's never actually been rich and doesn't understand.
That's me. I'm like, guess what? I'm getting 2 value meals. That's the kind of money I'm rolling with. I'm like, what?
upsized.
I'm so rich I can pay off some of my loans. Like, that's not as rich as you think.
That's not rich.
That's called middle class.
All right, well, I'm glad the promo just didn't make a whole lot of sense then, and I'm not the only one.
It was like random stock footage of like rich stuff.
You mentioned Ricky Starks already, but don't forget Matt Hardy's gimmick is that he's big money Matt, and that he's rich or something.
Yeah.
At least
But
he
yeah,
made
like
a
I
bunch
said,
of WWE money.
Leo Rush is going to have some awesome matches. So him and Dante Martin should be the flippiest match of all time.
And then we get FTR saying that they're awesome, and I agree with them.
I think I might have to buy that Fear the Rest Hold shirt.
They have new theme music that they
it is awesome.
announced and posted on Twitter, and it's literally like a remix of the Midnight Express's music now.
It's so fucking
Is
cool.
it? Oh,
Yeah, not
man.
quite a remix, but it's definitely in the same. Like
No, I mean, I'm not a music guy, but it's just a straight up remix. They take the song and just like mix up some of the fucking beats and the keys and shit. It's the same fucking song to me.
So the same song. Didn't the Backseats use that song too?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
by Gregory
Irons.
Giorgio something. Hold on. Same song.
Just pull up FTR's Twitter. I think one of them posted it. That's how I heard it.
Giorgio Morador did the original.
Oh, do you see where Edge
Called The
shouted them out?
Chase.
Shouted them out on Raw or SmackDown? SmackDown.
No.
So in real life, they live in the same town, like on the same street as Edge. They have houses on the same street, and they're doing a thing where Seth Rollins broke into
I saw that.
Edge's house, and he told Beth to call David and Adam, which is their real
Or
names.
David and Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel, yeah, David and Daniel.
I had to get that right to get my.
Talking about.
It was David and Daniel, and I had to get that in because I got to make sure you guys know that I thought he was talking about Chris Benoit's kids for some reason.
Weird.
I thought they were going with it. You guys are gonna die. Call Benoit's kids. Die.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can go to aewwrestling.bandcamp.com, and it
this
will
one time at
be-
band camp.
It is the third post over. They have all of the entrance themes. So
Did you see that Adam Cole's theme's #1 on iTunes?
yeah,
It's a fucking banger, man. I
It is
downloaded it to put in my workout list.
I did too. It's really good.
do they have Eddie Kingston's awesome fucking theme music on here?
I think they do if you scroll all the way down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
No, because it goes by time. He's been there for a year.
gotcha. Okay. Then we get Daniel Lambert. I'm calling him Daniel. And
Wow.
he talks about the same stuff he always talks about, that everyone's jerking off at home. And
I don't know how
I-
he knew, but he was dead on.
I was currently when I watched this.
I hate this guy's promos because, like, he's the type of promo that makes you think he's good at being a promo, but he's fucking terrible because he doesn't take a breath. He doesn't listen to the crowd. He's got one fucking rehearsed speech in his head, and no matter what happens, like, he started getting a what chance, and the crowd was getting pissy. Like, instead of playing off that, he had to get through his fucking script that he had in his head, and that's not a wrestling promo.
That's true. He does.
I disagree.
You can definitely tell he's got a plan and he's going to roll with it.
I think he has. I mean, he basically knows what he's talking about. But I enjoyed this. The crowd is into hating these guys.
I think Lambert's got to go away. We
I
got
don't
Bob
think.
now.
I don't think.
What
he
about
does. I think he has
Ethan
heat.
Page's juicy titties?
He has the tightest tits in the game.
Yeah.
I think he did better than anyone else out there, like getting the crowd back. He interacted with the what chants. He had a different intensity. He changed the way he was delivering his promo to not get the what chants. Like, I thought he did really good in this segment.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan Page was fucking on in this segment. He was. I think. I mean, maybe that's why I like the segment because of how good he was.
Are we ever going to see Ethan Page wrestle?
Nope.
No. Okay.
We've seen him wrestle multiple times now. It's always in a tag match with Scorpio Sky and Sting and Darby.
That's right. Yeah. I want to see him in singles, but it's probably not going to happen for a long time. Then we get Hikaru Shida talking about she's going to be win her 50th match or whatever.
50th match.
Yeah, first woman to do that. I guess Jungle Boy was first dude.
But to do it, she's got to beat your girl.
That's not going to happen.
Can we put a little side action on this match?
Serena, if he's got the tightest titties, she's got the tightest abs in the business.
Finn Balor may have to.
He may have something to say.
May have to talk to her about that.
Then we get the Bunny and Penelope Ford versus what do they call it? TJ?
TJ, because it's
AJ.
Tay and a J. TJ.
And J Bar suitcases.
They had a shitty mashup fucking theme song of their team. Like, each one of their songs is just smushed together with a Mortal Kombat thing at the start.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Penelope Ford, this was her best performance I've ever seen.
Yeah, I thought this was a better showing than a lot of their more recent stuff they've done together.
Agree.
I thought it was solid, yeah.
Yeah.
I like on the finish, I really like the camera angle. It's like a shot from above. So I forget who was, I think it was Penelope Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could really get a good like angle on her face, like the way she was selling.
That
was a
back then she did for the kick or whatever. That was timed really well.
yeah. This was pretty good stuff.
That was Zach Vincent-esque.
Vince skin.
Vince skin. I'll make me a Vince skin robe out of Zach Vincent.
Oh no.
Oh God.
He hates Eugene. That's all I know.
Who doesn't? I mean,
I hate you, Eugene.
I forgot.
One of
I forgot.
my favorite wrestling moments of all time.
Yeah. What was that? What was happening? Why
it
did
was
you say that?
it was IW East Coast, Zach Vincent versus Eugene. I think just a singles. It could have been multi. You know, who knows? But,
I think it was just singles. Yeah.
Okay, but Zach goes to do something. Eugene reverses it and like slams, or no, Eugene goes to do something. Zach reverses it, goes to get a pin. 1-2 kick out. Zach sits beside. After he kicks out, Zach's sitting there and he looks over at him. I hate you, Eugene. And then he like smacks him in the chest and gets up. And it was just like the most random like little Zach thing in the world.
I will say it. Zach's character work is underrated
It
for
is.
shit like that.
And it's not even really character work. It's just
it's just Zach being Zach.
Personality work, I guess.
yeah.
Eugene put one over on me. I wrestled him twice at RCW. I beat him, and then like I had 3 belts at the time, celebrating, blah blah blah. And I leave. I get to the back, and he's like, "Good match." He's like, "But you celebrated too long. You buried me. I had to sell for so long." I was like, "Oh, sorry. I didn't. Blah blah blah." Well, then at East Coast, it was supposed to be him for someone else, and he saw that I was there, and I just wrestled him like 2 months ago, and he's like, "Hey," he asked Pondo, "Can I wrestle Vance? I've wrestled him before, and he'll take care of me." And so they changed the match, and so it was me versus Eugene in the freezing cold, and he beat me, and then he celebrated forever and stepped on my chest across the ring.
Jesus.
So he buried the bejesus out of me, and I'm laying there, and then I didn't even realize he's celebrating, and then when he stepped on me, I was like, "Oh, that's what this is."
Oh.
I will go on record though. I think I got it worse than you from him that night though, because he saw me working out before the match. I was doing push-ups, and he said to me, "Hey kid, if you don't got it now, you never will."
I remember that too.
God damn.
Yeah,
It's one of those things. It's like, oh man, it hits you right then and there, but you spend some time thinking about it on the car ride home, and you
Still,
hit the road.
and still to this day.
Yeah.
Remember when he showed up to the Ohio Hatchet Show and left his air conditioning running in his Escalade or whatever he drove because he had his dogs with him?
that was he did the same thing at RCW.
Oh yeah, well maybe you were. I thought you were at the East Coast or the Hatchet Show too. Maybe
No,
not.
it was he had his girlfriend and 2 Great Danes in a Hummer.
Yeah,
and
a Hummer. Yeah,
they were watching a movie and just left it running the whole time.
he did that at Hatchet too, but his girlfriend came in with him, so they just left their dogs in the car, but had the air on for him.
I know how this
Left it
Carney
running.
guy rolled. Probably part of his payday was trans, and he's like handing all these receipts for tons of fucking gas money.
Yeah.
When I wrestled him though, it was the hottest building I've ever been in. I have a picture of my entrance, and I am soaked. Like it's so hot in that building, like easily 100 degrees. Like he comes out and his hair's already soaking wet. I actually planned a spot where I went and bought a water and dumped it in his face and on myself because it was so hot. But then
Keep that spot in mind for Friday.
yeah, I will. It's supposed to be 25% chance of rain, and the low is 55, so it'll probably be like a nice 65 when we
Good
work.
outdoor
I'm wearing
wrestle
All right,
show
that's
weather.
all.
That is in. Where's that at? That's in Charleston.
Yep.
That's the IW East Coast. You guys
At the
come out and
at the
check
Dirty
it out.
Birds Stadium.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and promote it since they haven't yet.
Yeah, somebody's got to promote this goddamn show.
But
then we get the
Tune in.
MJF promo.
Tune in next week to hear all my ranting about that escapade.
Yeah,
and we may do a podcast all together if we figure out the logistics of it.
yeah.
We'll all be in the same
Jason,
place.
is Jason alive still, or?
Yeah, he's at a wedding.
Oh, I thought.
He's dead to us, but he's still alive.
Yeah, he's dead to us, but he's still alive. I was gonna say something about that. Oh, I don't remember the last time I've seen you in person, Omega.
Let's see.
Probably Inception.
When was the? Probably the last remix show, or not remix? The last
Inception.
Revenge show.
Was Inception
No.
after that?
I think Revenge was after.
Oh yeah, Revenge would have been after.
So that was like your birthday, right?
It seems like every Revenge show is my birthday. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, no, you were on the October show. My birthday's in September, but we do a show on my
Dude.
birthday.
Do. But then we get speaking of
doing Nyla Rose video.
speaking of Omega's birthday, Nyla Rose, Thunder Rosa, and Jade Cargill match is announced for Rampage. Fart noise with my mouth. Then MJF comes and does what he always does and pushes it almost too far when he tells Darby Allin he looks like a school shooter.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, I love it because I'm
Not
known
wrong.
to do that. I always go just a tiny bit too far when I say stuff. So
I thought this was kind of good with him putting over like the 4 pillars.
yeah,
And especially seeing as how what was about to happen in the main event happens, like worked out well that he kind of put that over right before the match.
Yeah, it's a little subtle thing now too that he's behind 2 guys instead of just the one in the title chase thing now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it was a good promo, good segment. They should
I don't think Darby's part of the promo was good at all. He's just so awkward on the mic when he has to like talk in extended sentences.
Yeah, it's definitely not a strong point.
If they do this feud, his lunch is going to get eaten all the time on the microphone. So
He might have to have Sting actually do the mic work for him.
that's what dads are for, mic work.
Sting's not great, but
A tag match here with Wardlow interacting with Sting, which is fucking weird.
Oh, yeah. Then they tell us Bryan Danielson's going to wrestle Nick Jackson. Who's the older Jackson? Nick?
Matt is the older one.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know which
Which
it
is
looks,
weird.
It looks like it
the
should
one-
be the opposite.
Yeah, because Nick's the one losing his hair. He's still the younger one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we get the awesome main event. Sammy Guevara versus Miro.
This
And
match was so good.
boy, oh boy, was this.
Yeah, it was just as good as I imagined it was going to be.
Yeah, it's the stuff Sammy Guevara did. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's one of the best high flyers in the game. I forgot.
There was a spot, like it kind of got botched up a little bit, but it was still pretty badass where Miro catches Sammy out of a shooting star press.
Yeah, even though with the botch. Like, I can't believe the balls to attempt that.
Sometimes when they botch stuff like that, it looks even better when they do slightly mess it up because then you can tell it's real. It's like, oh, shit. Like,
Yeah.
They fucking pulled it off.
That dive over the post. Woo!
Yeah, this was very, very good.
I had to rewind it because I was like, did he touch anything like when he went over? Because that's incredible distance. I was like, okay, at least he used his hands. But I thought at first I was like, no hands over the post, backflip, like crazy.
That finish, I feel so bad for Miro's hip, dude. That 630 was stiff.
Yeah, it was. Well, he always goes off to the side a little bit. Have you ever noticed that? Like when he goes, he's always like angled a little bit to the side. Like I don't know if that's like his bailout in case he's not making it around, he can go to a shoulder or something. But
Have you ever attempted a 630?
I have not. I've taken some, but I took one from Jarrell Clark and it was stiff.
I think what it is you need so much fucking rotation with it that you're just like jerking your body so hard, but you're
I've jerked that
throwing
hard
yourself
before.
so hard that you go off to the side a little bit off the axis.
Yeah, Jarrell Clark warned me. He said this will either be I don't hit you or it'll be really stiff, and I got the latter.
I think the only 630 I ever took was from Shima, and it wasn't bad at all.
Wow.
Well, Jarrell Clark was a pretty big dude to be doing it, I think.
No, he was teeny
No,
tiny. He's like
he was
5'5".
tiny.
Jarrell Clark, I mean, I didn't think he was like a giant, but I thought he was a little thick in the...
5'5" and 160 maybe. He's like me when I haven't like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's pretty much he's built like a mega, pretty
All
much.
right, I might be thinking
How
somebody else.
dare you? No, that's not where I was going with this. No.
Like he's your height and like your weight probably. He's not as fit. He's kind of flabby, but he's your size.
All right, I'll accept it. You said he's flabby, and I'm not.
He is flabby, but so yeah, break it down.
Dun.
Before we get to that, so this is going to be nerdy, but I saw this on Twitter, and it's kind of funny. So Miro had the custom title that had like the flag of Hungary on the side plates or whatever, and I guess there's some famous story, like whatever, I don't know the details, but somebody was like, there's 8 big battles, you lose the 8th battle, blah, 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 and somebody predicted that Miro would lose the title on his 8th defense because of that, and that's what happened.
It's very, like, nerd. It's like a Hungarian thing, or?
Yeah, there's some, like, fable about fat or something. I don't know.
Huh. That'd
But
be,
it really was. There's 7 successful fights, and on the 8th you lose it, and blah blah blah. So somebody predicted this right when he won the title too.
Weird.
also with this, it's very. Was anybody else a little surprised that Sammy's first challenger is Bobby Fish?
Very
Y'all-
very surprised.
Yeah, I vaguely heard that, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I was
But
like,
in the context, it makes sense because everybody that's a babyface that has had this title does the open challenge for dudes that have been just randoms.
yeah. I just didn't even know Bobby Fish was. I missed where he got released. Apparently,
Oh yeah,
They only got the 30-day no competes with NXT too. That's why like Anthony Green was already on here and 2.0 showed up so quick.
got ya.
All right, so the breakdown: 18 segments this week, which is a little less than normal on a Dynamite. 12 promos, 6 matches. 4 of the matches had commercials. 0 had pre-match attack, and only 1 post-match attack, and it was Sting, of all people. For the most part, I liked most of the matches on here. I was pretty high on the main event. I was pretty high on the opener. The trios match was pretty decent. The Cody match had good story progression, so I am at a 66 for this show.
I'll go ahead and give Jason's rating because he sent it to me. It's 75.
Okay. Well, mine stays pretty in line with them because mine's 70. So
Mine's pretty in line too because it's 69.
yeah, nice.
Giggity. Wow, I had the lowest rating. Weird.
Yeah.
Well, I think I think mine works out pretty well with yours because I liked the Dan Lambert segment as a whole more than you did. I think.
And I was in the middle, so there you go. I love the opener and the last match. Both those were great wrestling matches. So
Yeah, I like Draven said. I like pretty much all of everything about the matches.
and everything else was okay. So the worst match was okay. So
Yeah, nothing else was like offensive or terrible. So
It's funny. We're consistently around the same ratings and mostly like pretty much everything they do on Dynamite. Could you imagine doing the same breakdown and like reviewing a Monday Night Raw?
oh.
I
would have the advantage because I don't watch it, so it's new to me. But I know they do the same.
But bad is always bad, so it doesn't matter if it's new; it's still bad.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think another thing that's bad about them is they just rebook the same stuff every week. So that wouldn't affect me.
Every
But
fucking
Yeah,
week.
so you're never really like out of the loop. Just pick one a month and you got it.
I just
Pick
watch the
one every
pay-per-views.
3 months.
I watch the pay-per-views, and I never am lacking in what's going on.
Yeah.
I think that's the way they like it, though. They're like, well, I mean, we can't alienate the people that watch the pay-per-views, so we got to make sure they know what's going on.
Speaking of their pay-per-views, I tried to watch that last one.
I didn't watch
and
it.
I don't know if anybody else tried, but the starting with the pre-show match, the commentary was so fucked up that you could hear multiple.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah,
All
you
of
could
the
hear
different languages.
Yeah, it was awful. So
I got generally for WWE pay-per-views, I have them on, but I don't care. I have 2 TVs in my living room, so it'd be on like the smaller TV while I'm playing video games or watching football or whatever. So I had it on, but I didn't have the sound on. So
No wonder you have ADHD. You have 2 TVs in your living room.
and I also have my phone playing something most of the time too.
I feel weird whenever I've been watching YouTube on TV and then watch a YouTube video on my phone, but I feel weird about it.
So I have one eye and I'm watching 3 screens. You do the math.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Well-
all right, well, on to Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage. We get Bryan Danielson versus Nick Jackson to open up Rampage.
And so, are they doing like the old main event, Saturday Night's main event deal where they put their best match on first because they know it's so
I think
late?
so because consistently every week has the best match is always the first match.
Yeah, because like I mean, I've already lost a lot of interest in this show now that like it's going to be taped all the time. But after you watch the first match, you can kind of quit. Because
They always try and put something that has value at the end of the show, but it's not necessarily something that's important.
Right. Like I'm old, and I know it's a Friday, but 10 o'clock is so like.
Do you really want to be admitting this on a podcast right now that you're this much of an old man?
It's fine with me. I'm like, man, just please compete against SmackDown and put your show on at 8 so I don't have to stay up so late.
I never watch them live ever, so I watched it today, and yeah.
Well, weekends are pretty much dead to me because of football and then recording this. So I've got to watch. Got to try to watch them live.
I don't watch the foosball, so NBA's coming up
do
though.
watch
So
football, but I don't watch college football. College football's dead to me.
Oh, okay.
yeah, me too. This match was really good though.
Yeah, it was.
Somebody taking a German suplex on the apron for a tape TV match is crazy enough, but when it's the guy that was out for years because of concussions, it's crazier.
Brian, not Daniel Bryan, but Brian Danielson has no low gear.
Right.
I used to have the same problem when I first was in wrestling, but that wears off after a while, where I would like wrestle at the State Park Pavilion in front of 12 people, and I was like, let's do a shooting star into a chair shot. Like, and then I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that in front of nobody. But
well, if you were always in sold out TV crowds.
Yeah, but even then, though, like this is a small match. This is 12 people at the pavilion for him, and he's still.
There was an obvious edit too after the dive. I don't know if anyone picked up on that. They replayed the dive, and you could tell it was an overdub from Excalibur. So I don't know if there's like a botched spot they cut out or
I didn't catch that
or what.
Yeah, like this is Brian Danielson's back to being my favorite worker in the world. It's fucking awesome. Like where Nick Jackson's doing the yes kicks to him, or whatever the fuck you want to call him, and he just starts to get pissed off, stands up, spits in his face.
Yeah,
like that's Brian fucking Danielson.
It's so crazy to me how different he wrestles as Daniel Bryan versus Brian Danielson.
Mm-hmm. He took some of the good things he learned in WWE, like just being a babyface. Like he learned how to become get the crowd into it, and all the facial expressions and all that stuff they didn't necessarily do as good in Ring of Honor. But then just took his wrestling from Ring of Honor and merged the two into this beautiful creation.
Yes. It's this was awesome. Like I'm looking forward to every match this dude has.
Yeah, I want him and Adam Cole in a long-standing feud.
I like the end where Luchasaurus, Christian, Jungle Boy didn't wait to give the Super Click guys a chance to attack Brian Danielson, as happens in wrestling all too often.
The way they framed it out was perfect too, because when he wrestled Omega, they did attack him while he was in the corner like that, and then these three guys this week ran out while Brian was down in the corner too, which is where he got attacked the last time. Just so good.
Yeah, I just really like that they were like, hey, we're not going to do the dumb thing that wrestlers do and stand and wait. Like, we're coming out now.
Well, the next match I didn't watch, and neither did Cash.
No, I watched this next one.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I watched most of it.
They had a Hobbs setting up a Ricky Starks cinematic driving in a car promo.
Yeah, which we kind of talked about, which is the same as Leo Rush.
I thought this was really good and really well shot, but it's kind of weird that out of nowhere it's just like, it seemed like it was a car commercial to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like.
We forgot the MVP of that first match. Brandon Cutler taking that kick right to the face.
Oh,
yeah, that was fucking amazing.
I really liked the simple commentary team this week. They didn't try to overdo it.
Me too.
It's much
they
better.
only had, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they only had Taz and Excalibur for the opener, and then they threw Ricky Starks in after his car commercial aired.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wish it would just stay Taz and Excalibur. I like the just two, man.
I did too, but I'm fine with like roving wrestlers coming out every week. Like Chuck Taylor's usually pretty good at this stuff in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Get him out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that setup where you have Taz and Excalibur and just let different workers come and go.
So after this, we get a Punk promo that I thought had some killer fucking lines in it.
This was good.
Oh,
this was really good.
Something about he'd rather choke on fucking a challenge or he'd rather bite off too much of a challenge and choke on mediocrity. Such a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows just how fucking good he is at promos when his taped promos are just as good as his live promos.
Yep.
Usually guys can do, like only a couple guys have been able to do both, or a few guys.
I'm right here, guys. You can say.
So,
which one were you at? Wait, which one were you good at?
Neither. It's pretty impressive when guys are bad at both or good at both. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, I'm bad at both.
Crazy when a guy can't do either.
How'd you
Just
mess
doesn't know
up
what
the
to-
pre-tape?
just doesn't know what to do with her hands.
And
I
why
can't
did they?
I suck at pre-tapes, and I'll explain why. So when I'm out there working a crowd doing a live promo, there's like energy to feed off of. I don't have to focus on any one person. I'm allowed to just like let my thoughts flow. When I'm doing a pre-tape in the back and it's me and a camera, I feel like I'm Amish and it's gonna fucking capture my soul. Like I can't look directly into the camera because then I get all self-conscious about like my lazy eye and shit. I can't focus on what I'm supposed to be saying.
Well, I think the answer to your problem there is that you should incorporate that into your gimmick to where you refuse to do pre-tape promos and you just say, like on camera, if you want to talk to me, wait for me to get out of the ring. I'm not letting you steal my soul. Just make it a part of your gimmick that you think cameras steal your soul.
Like we've recorded you wrestling thousands of times.
It's
Like,
different.
When there's witnesses, it's different.
Yeah,
They can't-
I would love it if that became part of your whole deal, your wild theory about cameras.
Done and done. I'm a conspiracy theorist is my character now.
And it's a very weird conspiracy.
So
I think
speaking
the
of
flat
weird
Earth has more
conspiracies,
science behind it than yours.
ugh.
Kyrie Irving is somewhere upset.
I know who that is, even though I don't watch basketball. Weird.
Yeah, he also refused to get the vaccination. So, and he can't
Shocking.
play. He can't play in home games at his own arena if he doesn't, because they don't allow non-vaccinated people. So it's been quite the melodrama, Kyrie drama.
I don't think Melo's involved.
No, he's not.
Basketball jokes.
So then we get a triple threat. Moving on.
No. Well, I'm going to talk about this one because it is better than it should have been, considering Nyla Rose was in it and Jade So Green.
Wow, all right. I'll take your word on it.
So at one point, Jade hits a spot to Nyla, and Nyla backs up to the ropes, and Jade takes forever posing to the hard cam, and then all of a sudden it clicks. Oh shit! I'm supposed to clothesline this chick over the top rope.
Been there.
And there was one spot where Nyla does like the one motion spinning honky tonk man neck breaker thing, but like
The shake,
Jade's
rattle,
obvious-
roll, it has a name, sir.
but Jade's obviously never taken it, so like she's literally throwing Jade around, and it looks so awkward, like she really fucked her up because Jade didn't know what the fuck was going on.
You know, one of the coolest inventive moves Flash does is that neck breaker where he goes all the way around to like a face buster, makes a complete 360 rotation. And he did it by accident once, and it's become like one of his spots. And I've never seen anyone ever do it. But
I
it's a
did
good
see
spot.
one person in WWE use it, but it's super rare, and I tried doing it once. I can't even do it physically.
Yeah, actually, I want to say Buddy Murphy does it,
Oh
Or
shit,
Mustafa.
Vance,
or
your boy.
or
Good
Ali.
boy.
One of those guys.
I do love me some Murphy.
And then more about this match because it was something you guys should have watched. So Thunder Rosa does her drop kicks while the woman's laying against the bottom rope.
You're not going to trick me into watching a Nyla Rose match, but go ahead.
I'm just trick you into watching a Thunder Rosa match.
That'll work.
You've seen her do that spot where she does really stiff drop kicks while they're laying with their back on the bottom rope.
Yeah.
She hits Jade so hard with one of these that I swear to God it popped her implant.
Wow.
Damn.
You say that because Jade
Does
ends up
Jade
winning.
have an implant?
Yeah, she has implants. She's the women that do the bodybuilding and shit that get
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, but usually you go big or go home. She went A cup.
No, she's got like. Well, we're going there. Anyways, so after she wins, you know how she does the double bicep pose every time? Well,
Mhm.
she only has one arm up in the bicep pose, and she's like clenching the one boob that looked like it got popped.
Well, I mean, I'm watching that match now. I'll just fast forward so I can see it later.
I will strongly recommend. Jade posted pictures of a photo shoot she did where she
The
wore
three
this
muscular women.
no, she wore like this one-piece dress thing and nothing else underneath it, and it's pretty attractive. So just go ahead and say you guys might want to venture on and.
I appreciate the undersell there.
But yeah, she was like, I know, Draven, you mentioned kind of like the not botch, but like the awkwardness on the honky tonk man neck breaker. But overall,
Shake, rattle, and roll.
But
I
like,
did-
I
I
know
did
that's the
say
name of
just
the move, but it's not. She didn't
did-
quite do a shake, rattle, and roll. She didn't
I
like
did
grab
say
the
it
arm.
just to annoy you.
First of all, where are the J Cargo pictures? How do I
but-
find these?
But yeah, she looked pretty good in this match, I thought.
Honestly, for considering Nyla was in this match, it was better than it should have been.
Yeah.
Where are these Jade Cargill pictures? Like, how do I
So
get them?
Nyla does ruin one spot, though. She's taking an apron powerbomb to a table on the floor. And, of course, she has to, like, be a pussy and grab the rope and do it, like, as fucking gingerly as possible. I'm surprised the table even broke.
Is it a white thing? Is that what you're saying? I
No,
see that.
that's a pretty. So moving on.
Moving on, we get an Aleister Black promo where he basically just says, I beat everyone in the Nightmare family, and I'm not going to wrestle you anymore, and I'm moving on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which
which
is-
you know.
How often do you see a heel beat a big baby face, run through his entire group, beat the baby face again, and then just get to walk away without putting him back over?
I mean, I like it.
I do too. We get a Sammy promo where he's like, I'm fighting Bobby Fish, and fishes are delicious. Moving on. The Mark Henry Skype call was not good.
It never really is. I mean, it's got,
Especially since Mark Henry's like talking about this hair versus hair match, and Orange Cassidy's like, wait, I'm doing what now?
yeah.
He didn't even know it was a hair versus hair match.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with hair versus hair?
Mm.
I saw the this is actually when I stopped. I was going to try to watch the main event, didn't have a ton of time, and just watching the little Mark Henry thing kind of made me lose interest to where I was like, I'm not even going to try to watch it.
Uh-oh, the group chat just got an image. I can only imagine what it is, but if I click on it,
Oh my
it'll
goodness.
podcast.
It's worth crashing a podcast.
Oh,
So-
wow, I can see it in the little, holy shit.
Podcast canceled. Podcast canceled.
Everyone, look away.
Can you guys see me
we
right
get-
now? Hopefully you can't see me right
Then we get the Orange Cassidy Evans match that's just really kind of there and no purpose.
And the biggest travesty, Jack Evans lost his famous hair.
Oh no, his hair,
What
his
the fuck
beautiful,
is the
glorious hair.
Top of his head, so he just looks like the Butcher now. He's got the same haircut as the Butcher.
That's not a good look for a lot of people, but Butcher pulls it off. But
So you guys both watch this match?
kinda.
Yeah.
Okay. I admit, yeah. So I didn't watch it, so I really don't know it. I know Orange wins and Jack Evans loses his hair. But that's about it.
I was making a pizza during
wins, Orange wins. Matt Hardy brings out his whole group, and then Best Friends and Dark Order block the ring. Angelico tries to save his partner, but they punch him, and his stupid hat falls off, and Evil Uno puts it on, which was pretty funny.
Let's talk more about my pizza. So I burned myself. And
No, the high spot of this whole segment is Chris Statlander made a towel swan out of the towel.
Mm,
Well, that's cool.
just being housekeeping, apparently.
Heyo! I didn't say it, you did.
I mean, where would you learn that skill besides as a housekeeper?
I would
That's what
think,
they do.
origami is a thing that has nothing to do with house.
Towels.
They teach you how to fold everything into a swan. That's what origami.
Oh, that's the opening act. But yeah, that pizza. So listen to
What is happening?
this. This pizza I made during this match. It has to do
What
with
is this?
match.
Always sunny? What is happening?
I went to get it out and I burned myself, so I tilted the pizza and the whole pizza slid into the bottom of my oven, not on the pan.
Was it face up or face down?
It was face up, so I ate it.
Now, if it was face down, you'd never get rid of that fucking stuff.
No, I wouldn't. But it was face up. But then it was really hard to get out of there. I take the racks out and I was like, I got to get to this pizza before it burns. So that was more exciting than the hair versus hair.
It's okay.
The end of the show ends with Dark Order and Best Friends all circling around the ring, and -1 puts on a fake mustache for some reason in the center, and they do the hug.
Yeah, I
The
saw
Best
that.
Friends hug. I don't know why did they give him a fake mustache? Anyone understand that?
Because he can't grow one of his own yet
What does he need a mustache for? It's a hug.
to be a man.
Big fan of Dasher Hatfield.
He worked a dark taping or elevation taping a couple weeks ago without the dash gimmick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they showed a replay on the Rampage of of Sammy and Miro. He did your run at you a Spanish fly, and it was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, Miro took it like a fucking champ.
Yeah, he did. I've never taken it that good. That's another thing.
Probably
Miro's
never will.
got.
Don't plan
Yeah,
on
never
taking it. Don't plan on doing it.
So there's another thing Miro has on me. So
Yeah, I mean, at this
The
point,
list is just too long at this point. We can't list it all, or we'd be out of time.
No, we're going to list it all. All right, everybody, saddle up.
I mean everything.
Oh, well, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. But
The totals for Rampage, we had 8 segments. 5 were promos, 3 were matches, which is every single week on Rampage has been exactly the same. All 3 matches had commercial breaks. No pre-match attacks, but 2 post-match attacks. I really fucking loved Bryan versus Nick Jackson. I thought the women's 3-way was better than it should have been. And because it's a 1-hour format, it just automatically gets more points in my book. I gave this one a 69.
Giggity. I gave it a 50, all based on the first match.
Yeah, I can't really give it a rating because I only
You
watched.
give it a rating. You heard everything that happened. You give it a rating.
60.
Okay.
2.
Fair.
62.
Oh, no, too far.
Nope, 62. Yeah, the opener was.
What did Jason
awesome.
give Dynamite?
He didn't watch it. Oh, Dynamite gave a 75. He didn't watch it.
Okay, so he gives Rampage a 75 then.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. Well, we're at 69 minutes, which seems appropriate. So
30
Perfect.
seconds.
It's like we planned it.
Hurry up. Don't let it get to minute 10.
Oh, God.
Oh, God,
Okay.
oh, God, oh, God.